eyebrows while we wait.
Okay.
Because my brows look really disgusting right now. My god, my mom sent me a video of her crying because she misses me.
Oh.
It's such a mood. She's so mean. I am my mother's daughter.
Are you gonna visit home sometime soon then?
Yeah, next week for Father's Day. Well, not home, but we're all going for like a dinner.
Oh, that sounds like fun.
Yeah. You live with your parents, right?
No, I'm in the school dorms right now.
Oh my gosh, I messed up.
You're starting?
I will start. Start. Hold on.
Okay.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Babble the Boba. Wow, this is a special one because we have my friend Jace here. Wow, wee! Oh my gosh, thank you for playing. Oh my gosh, is that your 2-3 sub?
Hello. Oh, it's Harry.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hello, thank you, Harry, for following. Oh my goodness, welcome, everybody. Okay, I guess we'll start. Introduce yourself, Jace. Like, what you stream, your pronouns, your name, your pronouns, what you stream. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've done this. And yeah, that's like your introduction, basically.
Okay, my name is Jace Valentine. Really cool name, I know. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm an enthusiast of all types of games. I like playing OSU League of Legends, Valorant, Minecraft, currently Stardew Valley. I love Stardew Valley. Ugh. And I really like playing indie horror games. I haven't been able to play them recently, but they're one of my mains. Those are the types of games I like to play, but I feel like I can play anything as long as I have fun doing it. It doesn't matter what kind of genre it is. I love all games.
Okay.
And I also stream most of the games I play. Unless I end up playing really badly, then I just like to pretend that I'm good by not streaming those bad games.
Okay. Oh my goodness. Sorry. I just need to pull up my question.
It is all good.
So, what is your go-to boba flavor?
Oh, I don't know. I'm like a little funky with boba. Like, I can't drink the same thing too many times or else I get sick of it.
Okay,
My
fair.
go-to as of late has been cookies and cream with pearls because I'm basic. But sometimes, like always in slush, I don't like the milky. I don't know, like I know it's like milk tea. That's what boba is. But I can't stand when it's in its milk form because I don't like drinking it right away. I like to savor it, so that's why I like it in slush. So I always get cookies and cream in slush. Or sometimes I really like matcha half sweet with pearls slush. Or sometimes when I'm feeling like a little too Filipino, I'll get a taro slush with pearls. I never like put any other like stuff in it. I always just go for pearls because I hate changes and trying new things.
Okay. And what is your favorite snack from home, I guess? Or where you're... I don't know how to word this, I'm sorry. From your culture there.
Yeah. I wasn't born in the Philippines. I was born in Canada, but I love Filipino snacks. Oh, it's kind of hard to choose, but there's like this off-brand kind of version of, what are they called? Cheetos, but they're like so much better. They're like a good combination of salty and cheesy. They're called cheese curls. Like literally, wait, I have to Google it. Confirm that's what they're called. Cheese curls, Philippines. They're called... Yeah, they're called cheese curls, but it's the cheese is spelled like CHIZ, and that's like my favorite. But I also like this kind of crumbly Filipino cookie called polvoron. But I don't like admitting that I like polvoron because we did get that from our colonizers, the Spanish. But my go-to whenever I go to TNT is always cheese curls. I love cheese curls. Cheese curls, please sponsor me.
Okay, and do you have a favorite food to order from Jolibee?
Oh, Jolibee. The thing is about Jolibee is that it's very different here compared to in the Philippines.
I've heard.
And yeah, so like ever since we got Jollibee in Canada, I haven't been trying it because like a lot of my other Filipino friends are like, it's not the same, it's different. And I'm really scared for disappointment. But I've tried like their chicken and their peach pies and their fries. I'm a big potato enthusiast, so
Me
like
too.
usually yeah, I know, I love fries. Usually if I do get something from Jollibee, I just get like fries and like their peach pies. I don't like trying their chicken because like apparently Canadian Jollibee tastes a lot like KFC
Oh,
to me. So it's like, why would I go all the way to Jollibee if it's just gonna taste like KFC?
that is fair, a valid point. And let's see. What are your hobbies and interests?
Oh my goodness, I have so many hobbies. I burn through hobbies the same way I burn through disposable vapes. Way too quickly. I love writing because I'm a creative writing minor. Obviously I like playing video games. And what else? Matt's home. Hi, Matt. What else do I like doing? Okay, I like writing. I like video games. I used to be like super into reading. But it depends on my mood. Like some months I'll just read, and then I'll stop reading. And I love playing the ukulele. I like baking. I haven't baked in a while though, but I love baking. I like making banana bread. It's always my go-to, and I used to make like vegan cinnamon buns all the time, but I'm not vegan anymore, so I haven't been making them. Oh, and pizza. I can make pizza, which I think is pretty impressive. Does cleaning count as a hobby? Because I really like cleaning the house. Like,
you know, I will count it because sometimes I will also have days where I also really like cleaning.
it's just very therapeutic to me.
Sometimes it can be, yeah.
Yeah, but those are my hobbies.
Okay. And next one is what got you into League of Legends?
You know, it's really funny you ask that because I can still remember how and when I got into League. I think I was like 11
Oh my
or
gosh.
12 years old. I'm 22 for reference. But I remember we had like this dinky ass laptop that my dad bought. I don't even know why he needed a freaking laptop for. Like he only uses his PC. And my cousin came over and he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna download a game," and he downloaded League.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, "Oh, what is this?" And I was like watching him play, and I was like, "Oh, I want to play." And then he taught me how to play, and I was really bad. Obviously, like I would like my main goal when I first started playing League was just killing minions. So I would like run into towers all the time trying to kill them. Honestly, like it's weird because League has such a toxic community, so I don't know why we still play it. I think there's just something about familiarity that I really like about toxic League of Legends. But
Is this what a toxic relationship is?
it is. It's exactly what it is.
Oh my
So-
gosh.
That's how I got into League of Legends.
And who was your first champion that you started with?
Oh, I still remember. It was Evelyn. It was Evelyn.
Oh, really?
But like it was like before she got reworked and everything, so I still kind of remember what she was like. She was on the free week thing. I think my second champ was Ashe, but I was obsessed with Evelyn because I loved her Q. I liked that she was like a melee champ, but like you can kind of like make distance between you and the enemy using her Q. But I never, it was weird because I remember I never played her jungle. I always played her top.
Oh, what?
Like I don't know why. Like when you know how like when you first start playing League or you're new to League, you play like games against bots.
Yes.
But I always went top as Evelyn, and she was my very first champ.
Wow.
Yes.
And what are your mains right now? What roles do you play?
My mains, my thing is, I play anything except top. I can play top, but I don't consider myself very good at it, because I'm a wiener. So, I'm gonna go through all of them. My main is usually ADC. I play Jinx, Misfortune, Callista, Lucian, Varus ADC. So a good pool of champs. And then support is my secondary. I play Nami, Sona, Lux, like every other basic bitch who plays League of Legends support. Who else do I play support? I have to think about this. Oh, I used to really play a lot of like Blitzcrank. I was like super into Blitzcrank.
Oh.
And I think yes, Matt says I was trash support. And then I had another tank support, but I can't remember who.
Alistair?
Not Alistair. I think I played Bard for a while.
Oh, Bard.
But like and Morgana support. And then oh my god, this is so much. And then for jungle, I only play a Mumu. Or Evelyn. And then for mid, I go Ari, Lux. Sometimes Katarina. Who else do I play mid? I don't really have a big pool for mid, to be honest. I think that's it.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
There's a lot of champions, don't worry.
I know. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Okay, this is gonna be an obscure question, but we met years ago at Annie Revo when you cosplayed Ashe. Can you walk me through the process? Because I think you said you made your cosplay, right?
I didn't make the whole thing. I actually just bought the costume off AliExpress.
Okay, we love AliExpress though.
We love AliExpress. Child labor though is not a win.
Oops.
But I remember it only came with the costume, but it like came with everything. It came with like the arm guards, the shin guards, and everything. But like I'm not gonna pull up to Annie Revo and not have a prop, because like the thing about me, whenever I go to anime conventions, I'm always like, I need to cosplay a character with this unreasonably big prop to carry around for like 8 hours. So I made the bow by myself. Well, I didn't make it entirely. I actually used like a real bow. There was no string attached to it, so it was just like the bow part. And I remember it was really heavy and tough plastic.
Oh gosh.
I remember the reason why I got that bow was from my second ever boyfriend, now ex. And I don't know why, but he had this bow laying around, and he knew that I was like super into archery, so he gave me it even though it had no string. And we were hoping to like rebuild it one day. But I never really used that. So I'm like, I'm gonna transform this into the Ashe bow. And I am not a professional, so I used a lot of like foam, like the foam sheets you buy at the dollar store.
It's okay.
And-
You start somewhere always. Don't worry.
And I love Dollar Store. And I
We
used
love the dollar store.
like
Yeah.
it was really hard to make it look thick because yes, it was thick plastic, but it needed to be thicker in order to look like Ash's bow.
Mhm.
So I used barbecue sticks, you know, the skewer sticks.
Mhm.
I used that to hold the foam together so that they were even, and then I hot glued it all together into this beautiful mess.
We love hot glue. It's our
And
best
then-
friend in cosplay.
And then with more foam and barbecue sticks, I created the arrows. And you know, like up close, it looked very janky and disgusting. But from a distance and when taking photos, it looked pretty good.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. And then the wig, I didn't have like a white wig. It's really funny. In grade, how old was I? In grade 10, I got a hime cut. If you don't know what a hime cut is, it's like bangs and then side bangs that go here, but it looks
Yeah.
really bad on me. And I bought this gray wig to kind of cover the horrible haircut that I did to myself. And instead of like buying like a whole new wig for Ashe, I just used that wig. And then I think I just used like regular boots that I stole from my twin sister.
I mean, I thought your cosplay looked cool.
I know, I thought it did too. And like, it was really weird because I remember standing outside Artist Alley. You know what Artist Alley is?
Yes,
of course.
yes.
And I literally counted the amount of people that came up to me for photos. I think I counted like 30 people came up to me in a span of like 15 minutes. And at some point there was like this whole group of people like gathering around me, like waiting to take pictures of me, and it was the most famous I felt in my whole life. But I like anime conventions because it kind of makes you feel special for a day, and then people like refer to you as the character you're cosplaying, and a lot of people are like, and I'm like, yes, I am her. I am the canon Ashe. Ashe is actually Asian.
Let's see. We have some people in chat. We have Harry that says Jay smells.
Yes.
And then we have it's Matt that says Jace is stinky.
That's my roommate. Thank you so much, Matt. Thank you so much.
Thank you
so
for
much.
tuning into the stream. Are you gonna plan on going to any cons this year or no?
Oh my god. I have not gone to an anime convention since I was 17, I think. So
Wait, was
5
that
years
when I
ago.
met you?
No, I think we met when I was... No, yeah, when I was 17, yeah. Because I remember my ex-boyfriend was there, lol.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't know. I've always been telling myself I'm gonna go to Annie Revo this year, but I feel like the group of friends I have, they like anime, but not enough to actually dress as the characters. And I don't want to go with my friends and be like the only one who's like dressed in cosplay. So I don't have any plans to go to any conventions this year because I'm planning to just work. And
Aw.
we're going camping. We as in me and Harry. But like if I like went with my sisters, then I'd probably dress up. But for now, no anime conventions in the future, unfortunately.
Aww, it'd be cool to meet up again at a con again, just
I
like
know, it-
just like
it would be
last time.
It would be so silly.
We can cosplay League together.
I know, I want to cosplay League again because like the characters are so iconic, so everyone will always recognize you.
What is another character you would cosplay, or another Ashe skin you would cosplay if you had the chance to?
Wait, I have to look up her skins. She has too many.
It doesn't even have to be Ashe. It can be any other League character too, if you can.
I really want to cosplay. Who has a good looking cosplay? I remember at some point I don't know why, but I wanted to cosplay like female Yasuo. Like I don't even play Yasuo. In fact, I actually hate playing Yasuo. But I remember looking at him and I'm like, yes, I want to cosplay him. And Heartseeker Ashe.
That one's a
I feel
pretty
would be
one.
so pretty to cosplay. But I've thought about that, but it just looks too complicated. And like I've made my own cosplay before. Like I've cosplayed Annie before, and like her default skin is so basic, but the fact that like one of my like sewing teachers at the time had to help me make the cosplay because it was just too difficult for me. It was horrible.
It's okay. My Nico
Um,
cosplay was very simple, but my friend had to help me with a lot of shit.
I know, like making cosplays pain, and like I always like stab my fingers with needles and stuff, or like burn myself with hot glue.
I feel this. I feel this in my bones.
Yeah, I like to play the little girly girls of League of Legends, like Miss Fortune or like Jinx. Like I want to play, I want to cosplay Jinx, but not her default one. Maybe like her Mafia one would be really cool.
Ooh, that
but-
one I don't really see people cosplay that. That'd be really cool
Yeah,
to see.
exactly. You don't really, and like it's her like first skin ever, and like
Mhm.
I would love to cosplay Jinx, but the thought of having to make her weapons gives me an aneurysm.
I'm gonna tell you right now, my friend made the Star Guardian Jinx weapon, and she told me it was pain because
It
they
was,
had
like-
a lot of experimentation with resin.
Yeah, resin.
I mean, there's some good news. You can 3D print it if you really want to.
Girl, I do not have a 3D printer.
Do you have a friend
like-
that has one?
No. Or like a Warbler? There's like a material called Warbler.
Yes, Warbler.
Warbler. I was thinking of Warbler, but like I heard Warbler's kind of like mad expensive if you buy a lot of it. And I feel like you'd need a lot for Jinx's weapons, unfortunately.
My friend used craft foam to make her weapon, so it's light.
Yeah. That sounds cool. Maybe one day, but like thinking back about how I made the Ashe bow and how angry and frustrated I was, I don't think I'm gonna do it anytime soon.
That's okay. That's understandable.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What first got you into streaming?
That's a good question. So I knew what Twitch was, like before I started streaming, but I never really watched anyone. I first started streaming when I met Harry. If y'all don't know, Harry's my boyfriend. And he used to stream, and a lot of my friends at the time, a lot of my friends are dead streamers now, which is really funny that we're talking about this. But a lot of them were streaming, and I felt I was getting major FOMO. So that kind of encouraged me to start streaming, and a lot of my friends encouraged me as well. So we have like this, we still do. A lot of them just don't stream anymore, but we do have like this community of like Twitch streamers that we're all very close with. And I remember, I think the first thing I streamed ever was Poppy Playtime, like the demo.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember screaming so much, and it scared my landlords at the time when I was like renting a room. They're like, "Oh my god, Jace, are you okay?" And I'm like,
Oh no!
I'm fine. I'm just streaming and playing a horror game. It's fine. But that is how I got into streaming.
Okay. And what's the thing about streaming you like the most?
That's a great question. What I really like about it is I like interacting with my audience a lot. Like, not just like talking to them, saying like, "Oh, hi, how are you? What are blah blah blah," but like getting to know them and like them telling me about their day or like updating me about their life. I love it so much. I just love talking to them because like I consider myself an introvert, but when it comes to like my stream audience, I very much consider myself an extrovert. And like I've actually met like one of my Twitch subs. He's also my highest dono as well. I got to meet him in real life, which was like crazy. And it made me happy because I was like, wow, I actually made like a genuine connection through me just gaming and people watching. And I got to meet this person in real life. It was a very surreal experience. But
Yeah.
I just like making connections with people. It doesn't matter how like deep of connection it is. I just like feeling connected to people through something that I love doing.
Aw, that's really sweet.
Thank you.
Do you think you'd ever go to TwitchCon?
You know, I've heard of TwitchCon. I don't think I would. Mostly because I stream for fun, and I feel like TwitchCon, it's a very like capitalistic, consumeristic, is that a word? Consumeristic convention. And I feel like I don't know, like I don't know much about TwitchCon, so like what I'm saying is just like my opinion. But I feel like TwitchCon, I feel like it would be like just people trying to get other people to watch their channel and stuff like that, and like just being there to gain clout, if that makes sense. Like obviously that's not the case for everyone. But like I also feel like I'm not that heavy into, like I love streaming, don't get me wrong, but I'm not like that deep that I'd want to like go all the way to TwitchCon and participate in it. Because like, yeah, I go to like anime conventions, but I feel like Twitch conventions would be so much different. But I don't know, it like when I hear TwitchCon, it makes me like think of all the creeps I've had like on my stream, and I'm like what if, like, you know, me being a female streamer, I'm like scared to like kind of put myself into that environment where you're not behind a screen anymore. You're literally interacting with all these people, but like in real life. So I feel like that's also a big reason as to why I wouldn't. Because I'm not hiding behind a screen anymore, and people might just be weird, if that makes sense.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
Now I have a fear. Oh gosh.
It scares me.
Okay, if I go to TwitchCon ever, I'm gonna bring a bunch of guy friends and be like, okay,
Yeah.
you're my bodyguards.
Bodyguards.
Okay. And what does your routine look like? Your daily routine or your weekly routine?
Oh, it's kind of different now because I'm not in school currently. Oh, the little avatars on screen are dancing. That's so cute.
Yeah.
Watching that. That's so cute. It's a lot different now because it's my summer currently. So I'm just gonna tell you what it's like during the summer.
Yeah, sure, go for it.
So the day, it's very basic, you're gonna be disappointed. I wake up probably like 2 hours before I have to go to work, because I work like 6 times a week because I do have 2 jobs.
Yeah.
One I work only once a week, but the other I work like 4 to 5 days a week. So I wake up like 2 to 2.5 hours before my shift starts, and I just lay in bed for a while and vape. Because I like getting the little heady you get from vaping in the morning. It's like, it sounds very ironic. It's like a fresh breath of air, you know? So I just lay down and vape for a while, and I'm like half asleep, and I'm like, my vape is like hanging out of my mouth. I'm like, but I just lay there and like wait until I'm like fully awake, and then I drag myself out of bed, go to the washroom, and do my, how many skincare stuff do I have? I have to count it. So I cleanse my face, I use toner, I use an essence, I use a serum, another serum, eye cream, moisturizer, and sunscreen. Obviously, you can never miss the sunscreen. I do that. And then because I don't know why, but when I eat right away after I wake up, I get really nauseous.
Oh,
I've been
understandable.
feeling, yeah, I feel really nauseous in general because of the medication I take. So I don't eat like right after I wake up. I like usually eat when I get to work because I work in a cafe, lol. And I get free food. And then
Ooh.
I use public transportation to get to work. And I usually just, it sounds really sketchy. The area I live in is like hella sketchy and there's been like a lot of stabbings, but like I
Oh.
don't care. Um and I sleep on the train knowing that danger is lurking somewhere while listening to like music or like ASMR.
It's
I get to
okay.
work.
I do the
I
same.
get to I get to work and disassociate for a while making cute little drinks for people. Then, and obviously I like eat and stuff. I go home, eat again, and then I just play video games. And then after I do my skincare routine, but I switch up my serums because there's certain serums I take during the day and then during the night. It's a very specific process. And then I lay in bed for a while, watch TikToks, and then fall asleep. Oh, but like I always watch ASMR videos to go to sleep. Like I literally cannot fall asleep unless I'm listening to ASMR.
What
And
kind
that
of
is what my daily
ASMR do
routine
you
looks like.
listen to, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, I listen to so many ASMR artists, but oh my god, wait, I need to YouTube this. There's this YouTuber named Josie B ASMR. She's like the only ASMR artist I'm listening to right now. I love like her fantasy role-playing ones. Like her ASMR mushroom decomposes you, fungal spawn facial.
Wait, what?
Yeah. She's like a mushroom and you're like dead, but she's like decomposing you and like getting you ready for this decomposition. And then I like listening to her ASMR vampire spa. You're both vampires and she's like taking care of you because you've been alive for like a few thousand years and you don't know how to take care of your skin. And then and then she released a new one and it's a whole hour and 37 minutes. Oh my god. Her ASMR mermaid spa day pampering. I love it so much. I love Josie V ASMR because like her videos are like not too loud, but they're not too quiet. And she has such a nice voice to listen to. But I also listen to like a lot of different other ASMR artists as well. But she's been my main girl as of right now.
Wow. So, let's see. And your skincare routine at night, so is it just practically the same as the morning, but you just switch the serums?
Yeah, and I don't wear sunscreen obviously. Like during the day, I use BHA. So BHA is like a type of acid that helps with acne and it protects your skin during the day.
Oh, okay.
And I use hyaluronic acid, which is good for moisturizing and keeping the moisture into your skin. During the night, I still use hyaluronic acid, but then I use a retinol,
Oh
which
yeah,
is
I was
good
about
for
to ask.
anti-aging.
I was about to
Yeah.
ask about that retinol. Yeah, my
Yeah.
sister uses that. I
But
wonder if I should use it too.
you should, because I get mistaken all the time as a teenager, and I'm trying to keep it that way. But I use retinol during night because it's not good to use it during the day. Because
Yeah,
when you use retinol, your skin is a lot more sensitive.
yeah.
So you shouldn't use it during the day unless you wear sunscreen, but even so, you shouldn't be using it in the first place during the day, so I just use it at night.
I also
and like
read that you're
no,
not
so-
supposed to use retinol. Like you're supposed to use it like when you're like literally going to bed. Like you don't need any light exposure whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you
And
become a vampire essentially.
yeah, you just have to turn the lights off. But during the night, like because I work and I'm like a dirty little girl, I like before my cleanser, I use CeraVe cleanser, like the moisturizing one.
Mm-hmm.
I do an oil cleanse because you're supposed to double cleanse during the night.
Yeah.
I don't wear makeup, but I still double cleanse anyways to get rid of all the gunk on my face. and then I follow it up with my regular cleanser.
Oil cleansing is also good to help seal moisture in too, for
Yeah,
those with
that's
dry
true.
skin like me.
Yeah, I used to have really intense eczema, like all over my forehead, like here, and like under my like jaw.
Hmm.
So it's really good for me, and I don't have eczema during like at in those spots anymore, which is nice.
Yay! Yay for a skincare
Yay!
routine.
Yes.
Okay, and the next question is when you feel burnout, how do you pick yourself up again?
That's a good question because I am very prone to feeling burnout, especially since I'm a student. Usually, if it's
Mm.
like burnout from streaming, I just kind of stop streaming for a while, but obviously I cannot do that when it comes to homework. Um, so because I am crazy, whenever I know that I have a lot of deadlines, I finish them all at once. And obviously I'm gonna feel burnout, but it kind of makes me feel better after because then I don't have to worry about it and then I
Oh
can
yeah.
take a little break and like not do it. So then I do get a little break, but I finished what I had to do. So you kind of, for me, I have to push myself to get burnt out in order to give myself rest after. Um, but I really like bubble baths.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and like doing like, like how girls have like their everything shower where they like do everything. Like they
Yes.
shave and they double moisturize, they use their soap and their like body wash, they use like hair oils and shit. I do that too. Especially since I have colored hair, I have to take really good care of my hair. And I do that. It's just relaxing. Like I do anything that makes me feel like I am being loved by myself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like that's really important, especially during a difficult time. Because like ultimately at the end, you have your friends who support you, but like ultimately in the end, it's just you. It's just
Yes.
you, boo.
Yeah.
And I like because I'm a barista, I like making like a good latte with Irish cream syrup or matcha with Irish cream syrup. It sounds like a weird combination, but it's pretty good. And then I just watch YouTube videos with a face mask on, like a sheet mask, while I'm doing my eyebrows. Just really into the whole self-care thing. Or I'm like heavily religious. I'm not, well, yeah, I'm pretty heavily religious. I recently converted, so I like to like clean my altars because I have two altars at home for the deities I worship. So I like to organize their altars and like clean it up, and it makes me feel a lot better about myself because it's just like this routine I have, and it makes me feel closer to my religion. So I do that too. Looking at my altar now, it does need some cleaning, but maybe we should wait until the next burnout for me to do that.
Okay. And what never fails to cheer you up?
What number? My boyfriend. Oh, ew! I hate how stereotypical that sounds. I dropped my vape. Um, but my boyfriend, like, I feel like I do so much shit that angers my boyfriend, and he just takes it. He never really gets mad at me. He gets annoyed at me, but like, he's always so kind with his. No, he's not. I was about to say he's kind with his words. No, he's not.
I mean, he did say Jace is stinky. Or was
True.
Jace smell, sorry.
He's quite frank with his words, but I feel like he's very comforting. He always provides. Oh, I feel like this is such a man thing to do, but you know when you complain to like a boyfriend and they just provide you with the solution instead of comforting you?
Yes.
Ugh! Well, he does that, but then he also comforts me as well.
Oh, okay.
And because I suffer from a plethora of mental illnesses, Harry really helps because I know he's always gonna be there. And like I'm literally batshit crazy. Like I need to be put into like a mental asylum. And like
Oh.
I feel like when me and Harry first got into a relationship, I was crazy. Like I was more crazy than I am right now. Like I was insane, genuinely insane. And like Harry just took it in and he learned about like my personality disorder. Like this man actually researched about it. So I feel like whenever I do have a crazy phase, he's just there to comfort because he understands. Well, he doesn't truly understand because he doesn't have it, but he tries to understand, which I feel is important. Like even though he doesn't truly understand what I'm going through, he tries to, and he, to the best of his ability, he tries to comfort me. I'm gonna go pick up my vape really quick.
Okay.
Where the...
That's very sweet of Harry.
Yeah, we love Harry. This is a Harry fan club.
Okay. Now we've reached the trolley problem. Do you know what that is?
Yeah, I do. Don't get me started on it. Oh! It's really funny you bring that up because I was in a social justice class in high school and we had that exact conversation.
Okay. So
like,
which one do you save? The 5 or the 1?
oh my god. I don't want to sound like a bad guy.
So first off, you don't know these people. These are random people. Okay? I'm gonna make this even harder for you though later on. So just for now, these are random people that you don't know. You don't associate with them.
Okay. Well, obviously, I think I'd go with saving the 5 people. Because, like, you know, I'm not saying, like, the single person on the other track, like, his life matters, like, less, or he's, like, less important or whatever. It's just the lesser of 2 evils.
A utilitarian point of view.
Yeah, to choose the 5 instead of the 1. Like, because I feel like no matter how many people there is, no matter how many people die, like, there's still, like, life is, like, I was not going to say worthless. Life is not worthless. Life is, priceless. There you go. I was about to say worthless.
Oh my god.
Life is priceless. So, like, there's not, you can't compare 5 people to 1 and say, oh, this one is more worth than this one, because they're all priceless. But also, with that being said, there's more people to save. And I feel like choosing the 5 people to save is just less collateral damage ultimately in the end.
Yes. Okay. I'm going to change this. Are you ready?
I'm scared.
Alright. Okay. Harry, you might want to leave for this one. Okay.
No, please.
So the okay, let's say that one person is the love of your life, and then the other 5 are your 5 closest friends.
No.
Who do you save and why?
Easy, Harry.
Okay.
It's so difficult because, like, it's not that I hate my friends. Like, if you've seen me interact with my friends, I love them. I love my friends. I would literally die for them. If they told me to jump off a cliff, I would do it. But, like, I'm not saying, like, romantic relationships are more important than platonic relationships, because obviously they're both pretty fucking important and you need them. But it's just like, I just burped, sorry. It's ever since, oh, ew, I'm gonna get cheesy again. Disgusting. But like, ever since I met Harry, like, I feel like I've bettered myself as a person and I've become a version of myself that I actually kind of like. Whereas with my friends, this is gonna sound so mean, but like, my friends, they do support me and they do encourage me to be a better person, but I wouldn't say that they've helped me transform into a better version of myself, which is an ability that Harry has. And like because of my BPD, I feel like if Harry dies, I would just follow right after. That sounds really dark.
Oh,
Yeah, but it would hands down be Harry.
okay. Well, I'm going to change this again.
Oh no.
This time, it's Harry or your siblings on the other side.
No! I think I'd have to choose my siblings. I'm sorry. Babe, if you're watching this, I'm sorry. It would be my siblings because like for those who don't know, I do have a twin sister and she like Harry tries to understand me, but my twin sister understands me and my little sister does as well. I love my siblings so much. Like we like obviously we don't get along all the time, but like I feel like compared to a lot of other siblings out there, we get along quite a lot. Like I remember like being in high school and always like hanging out with my little sister and my twin sister and people are like, "Oh my god, you get along with your siblings?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like why wouldn't I? They're like my blood, my flesh. They're like my sibling and I love them." But apparently that's weird. Um, but my sisters are very important to me. They've witnessed versions of myself that I do not claim anymore. I don't know what else to say, but except the fact that I love them so much. I love my siblings. Like it's such a stereotypical thing of me to say because I am the eldest, but I always feel like I need to protect them all the time, and because of that, I love them very much. And like I feel like you can. This sounds so rude. Like I really hope Harry's not watching this segment, but like you can always get like a new boyfriend, but you can't get new siblings. I mean, you could, but like you could, but like not really.
Yeah, I agree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, I'm going to change this again.
No.
Okay, let's say it's Harry and your mom on the other side of the track.
Oh, Harry.
Okay.
Like don't get me wrong, I love my mom, but like out of everyone in my life, I feel like my mom is like the person who least understands me. She like tries to, obviously, because she's my mother. She like has to, but like my mom, she's lived a good life. You know what I mean? She's lived long enough. Like I love my mom, and like we do have our ups and downs, and there was like this phase when I was like 19 where literally I would fight with my mom all the time, and she would say the nastiest fucking things ever. She would say the nastiest things. She called me a devil once, bro. But I feel like Harry, even when he's mad at me, he never like insults me or something. But like also my mom like almost ran me over with a car once, so that's why I'm like kind of biased. And you know, Harry has to run me over with a car. But like don't get me wrong, I love my mother. I love her. But I would choose Harry any day.
Okay.
That was kind of easy, not gonna lie.
Okay. Wow, these are some interesting answers.
Thank you.
Cause I've had some people say like they would choose and yeah, cause like I said I asked, oh, would you choose your mom or your friends? And then they're like, oh, I would choose my mom over my friends because you can get new friends.
I mean that's true, yeah.
And then there were some people that say, oh, I would choose my friends because I know for a fact if I save my mom would like get mad at me and be like, why would you do this? Like, no, you like run me over instead.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's nice to hear different, like all these, like everyone's like different answers. It's like, oh wow, like this is how you think.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, and then speaking of like, because we're on the topic of love, what is your love language?
Oh my god, bitch. Don't even get me started. So, I have so many. I feel like
How
I
about
do...
in the tier list? Like, yeah.
Oh, in the tier list.
Yeah.
Okay, wait, let me Google love languages so it's taking in my face. There's 5 of them. Okay,
Yes.
so there's physical touch, words of affirmation, quality time, gift giving, and acts of service. So the last on our list, I would have to say, is gift giving.
I agree with that one.
Like, I don't care if I get gifts or not. Like, it doesn't, like, yeah, I like getting gifts, but it doesn't have to be, like, flamboyant. It doesn't have to be, like, so out there. Like, if you pluck me, like, flowers from your grandma's garden, I would love it. It doesn't have to be, like, ooh, Prada, or, like, ooh, like, a Tiffany necklace. No, it doesn't have to be, like, I feel like people don't really consider this, but little love notes, like, as a gift, I would really like. But I don't really think of gifts because I did grow up poor, so like I didn't really have the materialistic mindset. But I love giving gifts to others. But like for myself, I don't mind getting them, but like I don't think it's really needed. Because there's other ways to show for someone to show their love to me. But fourth, I think would have to be acts of service. Oh, this is such a big one for me though, because I feel like I love it so much when people do acts of service for me, especially since me and Harry live together. Like we'll take turns doing certain chores and stuff, or like he scratches my back, things like that. We do that a lot, but like compared to the other 3 that I'm about to mention, it's pretty low on the list.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And then third, I would say quality time. Because the thing about me is that if you're not physically in front of me, I don't feel loved anymore.
Oh.
But that's also because of my personality disorder that I think that way. Like if someone could say they love me, but like I will not truly feel it unless you're like physically present. So that's why quality time is very important to me. We don't even have to be in the same room or doing the same thing. Like we could be like over Discord or something and I'd like still really like it. Second on the list is words of affirmation, because I'm a very insecure person and I need a lot of reassurance all the time. And then first on the list is physical touch. I'm like, I wouldn't say I'm like a touchy. No, I am a touchy person. I am. Like, I love cuddling. I love getting forehead kisses and holding hands all the time. I love all of it. I love physical touch. Like I said, like, I say like a lot. I won't fully understand the depth of someone's love unless they're touching me for some reason. But that is my 5 love languages ranked.
Oh, okay. And do you know your attachment style?
Wait, let me look them up. Attachment styles. Oh, let me look at it. I feel like I'm the fearful attachment.
It's okay, me too.
Like, I know it's like, No, JK, no.
Sorry, I'm anxious.
What's like? Oh wait, can you understand what the attachment styles are? Like, is it like how you feel or is it how you act?
It's like how you feel attachment to people. Like, for example, avoidant people, if there is an issue, they would not say anything, and if like, what do you call it? If something were to happen, they would kind of like kind of like a turtle, hide in.
Oh.
And then I guess an anxious person would be kind of being like asking for, oh, are we okay? Like, did I do something wrong?
Oh wait, no, that's me. I think I'm the anxious attachment style.
Yeah, that's mine.
Because like the thing about me is like if I notice a change of pattern from my partner, aka Harry, like if his tone is slightly off, or if he says love you instead of I love you, I will immediately think something's wrong, and I will ask for reassurance. So I'm pretty sure my attachment style is the anxious attachment.
Okay. And the next question is, who do you look up to the most if you have someone? Anyone?
Who do I look up to the most? I think it's my dad. Um, my dad is, because he's Filipino, obviously. He's very hardworking. This man almost died once because my mom, obviously, she was pregnant with with twins, me and my sister, and she had to stay home all the time to watch over us because like all of our relatives, all of our like aunts and stuff were in the Philippines. Like not a lot of them was here in Canada at the time. Um, so she would have to stay home and watch over us all the time. And because of that, she couldn't work. Um, so I think my dad had 3 jobs.
Oh my gosh.
2 of them, one of them he worked in an office as a human resources manager, one as a janitor. Did I say human resources manager?
Mm-hmm.
One as a janitor, and then one as a security guard.
Oh wow, these are all very different.
I know. he's very versatile. That's what I love about my dad. But I remember one day his heart stopped beating. Like he literally like fell unconscious and his heart was not beating. And my mom was freaking the heck out, and I still remember this. Like I think I was like 3 years old, but I like still remember this. I remember sirens and everything, like, and my dad, I don't think his heart beated for like 5 minutes. And then like the whole shebang happened. Like the police came, the fire department came, the freaking ambulance came, and they had to resuscitate him and everything. And I remember my mom just like crying. She's like, my husband. But he was very stressed out because of all the jobs he's been doing. But
oh my
he was fine after. He's like fine now.
Oh, okay.
And I also really look up to my dad because like me being Filipino, a lot of Filipino parents have this expectation for their children to work in the medical field, to be like a nurse, to be a doctor, literally anything in the medical field. And my mom, like, I love her, but she, like, even now when I'm majoring in linguistics and minoring in creative writing, she's like, oh, it's not too late to be a nurse. You can still study medicine. You can still work in the medical field. You can write about medicine. And I'm like, hello. But my dad, he's been very supportive of my career choice, which is to be a teacher and writer, because he was also a teacher and a writer. And yeah, and I looked up to him a lot because of that, because he respected my choice of wanting to do that. Like he never really sided with my mom whenever she said things like that. He would always be like, you know what, like if you want to be a teacher, then you'll be a teacher. And he's very proud that I'm like going into this career path, and he always like brags to it like his like colleagues all the time. But he's just a really hardworking guy. And like even though he's like very hardworking, he still has a lot of space and a lot of like time to like let his children, I and my sisters, know that he loves us very much.
Aww. That's so nice to hear.
I love me dad.
So I've noticed that you're able to say I love you very easily.
Yeah,
did this come easily, or was this like a growing process? Because personally for me, I can't say it without throwing up on the inside. I can say I love objects or like food, but I can't say like to someone personally like I love you.
Well, like growing up, I feel like that's like really hard to answer, because like because of my childhood, I was diagnosed with my now present personality disorder. But like also growing up, like my parents all the time would always let us know how much they loved me and my siblings.
Oh.
Yeah. Like oh my god, I still remember this, but I remember my mom holding me and like rocking me in her arms when I was like 7 or like kindergarten. Like I was pretty grown, but she would like sing to me like, oh, there was like, like go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep now, my baby. She would sing that in Tagalog. She would be like tulog na, tulog na. And she would always lay me to bed and tell me that she loves me. And my dad too, he would always like whenever like it's weird because like whenever me and my siblings or me and my parents were like on the phone and we're saying bye, before saying bye we always say I love you or love you. We're like, okay, love you, bye. You're like, oh, okay, I love you, bye. Even with my siblings. It wasn't always like that though. But we do it now. So I feel like it was a growing process, but like growing up, my parents, they helped with that, I guess. It wasn't always like that with my siblings though, because like I got along very well with my twin sister as a kid, but I hated my little sister because she was so annoying. But I remember when I finally realized, oh, I'm her big sister, she deserves love too, then I started getting along with her, and I would always let my little sister know how much I loved her, and she'd be like, like annoying younger siblings, like, no, you don't. But
Oh
but
my
now
God.
she says it back. It took a few years.
Oh my goodness, a few years.
Yeah, but she now says it back. So like family is like really important in Filipino culture. So like me and my family, we are pretty tight knit. So I feel like that's why it's really easy for me to say, and like especially like with my friends. With my friends, I always tell them I love them because like a lot of my friends also suffer from mental illness. So I feel like it's very important for them to understand that they're also loved as well. Even if like not even obviously not in a romantic sense, but in a platonic sense as well. Sometimes I'll just message my friends and tell them that I love them very much.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Yeah.
Okay. And if you are comfortable to share, have you personally experienced racism?
Ugh, don't even get me started. I feel like every Asian kid, any person of color has experienced this once in their life. But when you bring food from home and you open it in the classroom, and then all of your white classmates are like, ew, what is that smell? That smells disgusting. Um, so I've had that happen to me,
Oh no.
like as a kid, because like I grew up in a pretty predominantly white area. Um, but obviously there's still like a few people of color there. But that doesn't really bother me because they're like children. They didn't mean to be racist. So that doesn't bother me. What does bother me though is when I moved to Mission. And if y'all don't know, I'm not saying like, oh, all white people are racist. But you have to admit that like a lot of them are, unfortunately. Especially in Mission. Mission is predominantly white. So when I say they're not used to seeing colored folk, I mean it. They are not used to seeing colored folk. It's actually crazy. It's literally like the 50s back there. Like when me and my family walk in the Walmart parking lot, we get so many stares. Walking in the store, so many stares. Like white people like doing double takes and shit. They're like, oh my god, Asians! Um But I remember being in high school and being constantly asked all the time by teachers if I was an international student.
Uh,
And the reason why that bothers me is because, like, not all the Asian people there are international students, because we had white people too that were international students, and they were never asked if they were an international student,
yeah.
but I was. And I remember I was like at my locker once, and this kid walked up to me and he asked if I knew how to speak English. And then he started like saying all these random English words to me, and I just kind of stared at him like, what the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
And then I remember there was like this gas station next to my high school where I really liked their shitty gas station coffee, and I would get it during lunch. This kid rolled down his window when he yelled "Ching Chong" at me. It was actually crazy. I was like, and that bothers me because you know that they're like being racist with intent. While like in kindergarten when I opened my food in front of in like the classroom, they weren't being racist with intent. They were just kids. They wouldn't know any better. But like there was a lot of instances in Mission where like people were just racist as fuck. Like in high school I dated this white guy, and he was like, I remember one time he told me, he's like, you know what? I'm really glad I'm dating an Asian girl because now she's actually smart. And I'm like, I could literally be Asian and dumb. Wait, Harry's going to work. Wait, I need to give him a kiss really quick.
Okay.
Anyways. What is another instance? There's been really bad ones, but like, you know when people ask if you're like Chinese, like they assume every Asian person is like Chinese. I've gotten that a lot. Like it's not even like annoying anymore, it's just tiring to hear it over and over and over again.
Yeah.
But going back to the white boyfriend thing, I felt really fetishized.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
I've had a white guy in my class, same grade as me, only have a crush on me because I'm Asian. Like, he had a crush on me, and then like a lot of people were like, Jace, you know he only likes you because he has yellow fever, right? And I'm like, oh. So it made me feel very fetishized because, like, you know, when white guys do like Asian girls and they do fetishize them, it's mostly because they view Asian women and Asian girls as submissive or not willing to speak up or very obedient. And I hated that because I'm not an obedient person at all. Yeah, but that's the biggest ones I can name for racism. Obviously, I've had people like say "ching chong" at me in the playground, and things like that. But those are the biggest ones that I can think on the top of my head.
Oh my gosh, that's so much.
I know.
I'm sorry.
Don't go to Mission if you're colored, you guys.
Oh. Does not sound like a fun time. Are you in a better place now?
Yeah, the place I live in right now is like, I feel like is more people of color than white people, so I'm vibing.
Okay.
I'm with my kind.
Okay, let me see if I have any other. Okay, I have a fun activity for you. Are you excited?
Oh my god, what is it?
We're gonna play.
We're gonna play? Play what?
We're gonna play a game. It's like, I'm gonna list some league champions, and you're gonna tell me which ones you would fuck, marry, and kill.
Oh my god, I love this. Okay, go.
Okay, I'm gonna just like name some that are just on the top of my head. Ready? Okay, we got Evelyn, Set, and Lux.
Okay, I would kill Seth. I would fuck Evelyn and marry Lux.
Do you want to give particular reasons or no?
I'm Seth because I just hate him.
Okay.
Lux, like, she gives wifey material.
Okay,
Evelyn,
I can see it.
She gives one night stand material. Like, yeah, she could be a wifey and she does give wife, but she's too hot.
A femme
so
fatale.
Definitely fuck Evelyn. I love Evelyn too.
Me too. We love it. Okay, okay, let me give some other ones. We got Ari, Nami, and Ezreal.
I would kill Ezreal. I'm just killing all the men. I would fuck Ari and marry Nami. Because like the thing about foxes, I have a reasoning for this. The thing about foxes, they're very sneaky, you know? And like I feel like Ari's the type to leave me if I were to marry her. Ezreal, I don't have a particular reason except for the fact that he's a man. And for Nami, she's like one of my main supports. So I love her and I would marry her.
Also, happy Pride Month, everybody, and happy Filipino Heritage Month too. It's a double whammy for you.
It's a double whammy, being gay and Pinoy.
You get an extra month because last month was Asian Pacific Heritage
I
Month.
do. I have a whole 2 months out of the year.
Okay, let me see. Oh my gosh, there's so many champions. You know, I'm gonna pull up the whole list. Hold on.
Yeah, just pull up the whole list.
Yeah, we go. Hold on. League of champions. All right. We got Akali, Ashe, and Diana.
I would kill Diana, fuck Ashe, and marry Akali.
Okay.
Ashe, she's okay, like, yeah, fuck her, but she's kind of annoying. You know, when you're playing League and you're like going to your lane and she's just saying, Freljord, blah 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 blah. Freljord, blah 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 blah. Diana, I don't know, like, I don't play her that much, and I hate playing against her so bad. And like a lot of the Diana players I know are like super toxic. Who was the other champ? It was Ashe, Diana, and who again?
Oh, that is a good question.
Yes.
I'm sorry, I forgot.
No, it's okay, I forgot too.
Okay, let's see. How about Caitlyn, Vi, and Fiora?
I would kill Fiora, fuck Vi, and marry Caitlyn. Oh, like, oh, that's so hard. Actually, no, I would fuck Caitlyn, marry Vi, because Caitlyn's a cop, and I don't like cops. But yeah, I would, I would fuck her. Vi, do I even have to explain? She's gorgeous, drop dead gorgeous, and like, if she were a person in real life, she'd be like, I'm pretty sure she'd be 100% my type. And Fiora, I just don't like that bitch. I'm biased because of the Arcane series on Netflix.
Okay, fair. Alright, we have Gwen, Seraphine, and Jin.
I would fuck Jin, kill Gwen, and marry Seraphine. Jin, I don't know, like, I know he's a man, but... No, he's a man, but I don't know, he can kind of get it. Gwen? Imagine how bad she'd be in bed with how she scissors you, bro.
Oh my god.
Like, imagine she's just like, chop. Like, no!
Oh, do we need to go? Oh my god.
With her big ass scissors, bro. No way. But Seraphine, I hate playing that girl, but she do be cute though. She does give wife. She gives wife material.
Okay. Let's see. Let's try. Okay, we got Kaisa, Callista, and Karma.
Well, I'm not a necrophiliac, so I unfortunately would have to kill Callista even though I love her. Wait, what was the last one? There's
Kaisa and Karma.
Karma, I would marry Karma. I love her. And I think I would fuck Kaisa. Like, don't get me wrong, like, I love Callista, I love playing her, but, like, she's also dead, so, like, I would not fuck her, marry her, because she's dead.
Okay, we have Katarina, Kale, and Kane.
Kane. I would kill Kane, because he's a man. I would fuck Katarina and marry Kale, because she's just so righteous, and I love her. But, like, Katarina, she's, like, very lusty, you know? She's, like, kind of a slut, so I would fuck her.
Okay, next we have LeBlanc, Leona, and Lilia.
Ew, I'm not into, what is it? Animals. Ew, I would kill Lilia.
Sorry, your reaction was really funny.
I would kill Lilia, marry Leona, and what was the last one? LeBlanc?
Blanc.
And then fuck LeBlanc.
Okay, and we have Master Yi, Miss Fortune, and Morgana.
Okay, I would fuck Morgana, marry Miss Fortune, and kill Master Yi, just because he's a man. I would not marry any of the men or fuck any of the men in League of Legends.
I mean, you had Jin.
He's an exception.
Let's see. Next we have either Nico, Nidalee, or Oriana.
Ew, I would kill Nico because she seems a little too. She looks like a minor, you know what I mean?
She does?
Yeah, to me she does. I would fuck Nico and marry Nidalee. I was gonna kill Nico, but like, no. Yeah, I would marry Nidalee. I love Nidalee. I feel like she'd be a good wife.
What was the other one I said? Sorry. Shoot. Oh, Oriana.
Yeah.
What was
I said kill. I think I said kill Nico. Fuck Oriana. Yeah,
Okay.
I did.
Okay.
But I feel like fucking Oriana would be very uncomfortable because she's a robot.
Fair.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so next we have Kiana, Rel, and Renata Glass.
I would definitely fuck Renata Glass because she got tentacles.
Wait, she
kill
does?
Rel. Yeah, doesn't she?
No?
She kind of does. The things that she throws at you. No, that doesn't matter. Anyways, I would fuck Renata Glass, kill Rel, and marry Kiana. Because Kiana, she seems like a sweet girl, you know? She seems very sweet.
Are you sure about that?
No, but it's okay. We need some mystery in our lives anyways.
Alright, we have Quinn, Riven, and Samira.
I would kill Samira, fuck Riven, and marry Quinn. Yes. Wait, Riven?
Yes.
No, I would fuck Riven, marry Quinn, and kill Samira. Because whenever I play against a Samira, it annoys me and I hate her. Riven, she's cute. I actually played Riven top for a while. Obviously not that good. And then who did I say I would marry? Quinn. I love Quinn. I love her. I love building lethality with her.
Oh, I didn't know you could do. Okay. Okay, we got Sejuani, Senna, and Shyvana.
I would marry Senna, fuck Sejuani, if her animal isn't a part of it, and kill... What was the last one?
Shyvana.
And kill Shyvana, because I'm not into animals, you know? It'd be kind of weird to marry or fuck animals in general.
Isn't Nidalee technically an animal?
No, she's different. She can switch. She can transform.
Okay. So next we have... I'm just gonna list off women now that we've established that you just don't like the men.
Yeah.
We have Sivir, Sona, and Soraka.
I would marry Sona, kill Soraka, and fuck Sivir. Because Soraka, I've never liked her. She's disgusting, she's annoying. Sona, she's my wife. She's one of my main supports. And then for Sivir, I also don't really like her, but she is kind of cute. But I hate her new splash art.
Yeah. Have you seen the Mythmaker splash art?
Wait, no. Let me see it. Mythmaker Sivir. Oh, it's so pretty.
I know, right?
I can't believe Ride popped off like that.
Alright, next we have Syndra, Talia, and Zaya.
Zaya. I feel like fuck Zaya, kill Syndra, and marry what was the last one?
Shoot, Talia.
Yeah, and marry Talia. Because she also seems really sweet as well, even though she's annoying. She's a sweet girl. And like I have a reason yeah, like Zaya's a plant, but you know, those plants could come in handy.
Oh,
if
I
you
was
know what
talking
I
about
mean.
Zaya, like Rakan and Zaya.
Oh, Rakan Zaya, sorry, I thought you said Zyra. Yeah, I would still fuck Zaya. Because I love playing her. But she's like a married woman, so I wouldn't marry her.
Alright, next we have Zyra, the plant lady, Zeri, and okay, we ran out of women, so that are acceptable. I'm just gonna say Diego.
Ew! I would kill Diego. Fuck Zeri and marry Zyra. Because I like plants. I have a lot of plants in my house. And she would probably grow me a garden if I asked her to.
And I think that's it, unless you want to do the men too.
No, I don't. I'm gonna kill all of them.
Okay. Alright, I don't know if anyone is still in chat, but if anyone's in chat, does anyone else have any questions for our dear guest, Jace?
Cricket, cricket.
Well, that's all I have. Thank you again for coming to my stream. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for having me.
I hope you had a fun time. I hope we can hang out again soon, though.
Yeah, of course. Are you gonna end your stream now?
Probably, yeah. Thank you for coming.
Yeah, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna get some food.
Okay, have a good time. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Bye.